class. Yep, look who's... Sounds like you know from personal experience. Not in the slightest. I've just had my fair share of related work is all. A potential ex-Hollow Raider? When it comes to the Dimensional Musketeer, the scenes aren't too far-fetched. In fact, real-life Hollow battles can be even more thrilling than in movies. Really? Young manager, it's best to regard the unknown world with a sense of awe. The depths of Hollows are far more thrilling than what is shown in films. I've posted a commission on the website requesting some real combat recordings. I'm hopeful they'll help me relive the glory days of yesteryear. Yeah, an ex-raider. So it doesn't matter if I can watch Dimensional Musketeer today. I'll go back home and look under the sofa. Maybe it'll turn up there. Gilbert stops in front of the shelves for a moment before leaving. Yeah, this is all of that in-between story stuff that we would be missing otherwise if we used the main account to be going through the story there. We'd be hitting all the main notes, of course, but we'd also be missing out on a lot of subtle or side stuff.
Yeah, like, sure they're subtle, but they kinda help building up a world. Like, we got to know him about a lot. And give us an idea of Hollow Raiders has been around for a while.
Yeah. Coach Explory. Now, are you trying to push my buttons or something? Let's listen carefully. What the heck are you doing, Rockets? Playing soccer? You call that playing soccer? I just saw you getting smacked with the ball over and over. You pathetic worm. Didn't you charge your battery last night? But the ball was too big. I couldn't even see where it was going while dribbling. How dare you make excuses, you useless piece of junk. Are you planning on embarrassing us during the match with the Stingers? Those Bang-Boo are monsters. They'll kick our butts. Yoo-hoo. Please stop scolding me, coach. Heck, I'm not just gonna scold you, I'm gonna kick your butt too. You should focus on kicking the ball. Huh? Who are you? How dare you peek at our special training? I know this girl, coach. She's the master of EOS. I heard she can transform a lazy Bang-Boo into a martial arts master who defeats all the Ethereals in the Hollow. I think someone's been exaggerating. Oh? Is that even possible? I've never heard of anything like that. Keep your voice down. Wait, seriously? So, can you turn this idiot into an ace soccer player? That's impossible. As I thought. Well, I have some hardware issues with my waist, and now I can't teach this idiot soccer. But hey, even if you can't turn it into an ace player overnight, perhaps you can show this idiot the basics of dribbling. There's a soccer ball around here, right over there. Show this useless dude a thing or two. Let me demonstrate. Thank you. I'll watch closely and learn. Okay. I'll get the ball if you lose it. So yeah, just simple as that. Wow, that was amazing. I can't believe you kicked the ball over so quickly. Even the coach took at least 1 full minute to do it. Hey, don't just get all emotional. Did you see her dribbling skills? Huh? I was just doing my best to catch up with her. Oh, you're such a helpless idiot. Not even a skilled coach can turn you into an ace player. Forget it. I've recorded her in action. I'll play it back for you later. Let's call it a day for now. Thanks a bunch, EOS's boss. We'll be trading nearby later, so if you see us, please feel free to come and give us some tips. I don't think they'll get much use out of that footage, seeing as, well, they just have those stubby little legs. Okay, and the current objective is to spend the day at my own pace. Okay,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way for them to do any sport, but, what?
On Mr. Panda's table, there's a half-drunk cup of coffee and a few coins that appear to be tips. Hold on, among them there's an HIA commemorative coin. Yoink. Yeah, it is completely random if they will show up. But yeah, we can just grab them whenever they do and just hand them in for, well, some trinkets. Stop kicking! You want to trade something for coins, right? I have 26 trade items here. You can have them all if you have enough coins. So yeah, there's a bunch of them all over this area, and like I said, each major area will have even more of them. Okay, there's someone to talk to over there. Oh, it's you again. Travis. Which client left this coin here? Travis? Hey, you're right on time. I was looking for you guys. I was checking inventory and found this weird coin. My store's been busy lately and I have no idea who dropped it. Take a look, maybe? Is this coin yours? No, it's an HA commemorative coin, but it's not mine. I see. I thought it might be some precious coin someone had lost. I spent the whole afternoon calling all my clients about it. Bit of a grammar issue there. Well, since you're familiar with this, whatever coin, feel free to keep it. It's probably more useful to you than me. And yeah, sometimes you get them from people. Let's see. And it seems that Mew Mew has something to say now. Or rather, something to turn in. Go, King of Soccer. One Denny Bang Boo. And yeah, there is a second page of this, but we need to complete like half of this first before we can get access to that, I think. And yeah, he'll be in other places as well. Okay, let's do one more combat commission, or maybe see if we have an explorer commission to give a more of a show of how those will typically be. Okay. Was I the only one noticed there that the Bangbu just zipped right into position there for a second?
I'm sure.
Alright. Any explorer commissions? None that we haven't done already. Okay then. Security patrol. Okay, let's switch you.
Need something? My serv-
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
Alright. Okay, some kids screeching outside, but didn't look like the mic picked that up.
I didn't hear
see it
the
move. Okay, attribute shield. Elite and boss level enemies may have attribute shields. Attacking with the corresponding damage attribute can increase efficiency. Triggering the corresponding attribute anomaly can instantly remove the shield. Yeah, some enemies, though not too many in my personal experience, will have these shields. That's the blue bit there. There. Yep. Missed the point there. Yep. Nope. Okay, back to Ambi, because we want to shock this thing as much as we can. Okay, yep. Ow.
I want a bonus for this.
You always want the bonus, Nicole. Freaking Scrooge. Yep. Interrupted its attack. Okay. There we go. Shred its defense. And then quite literally shred it. Actually, there we go. There we go. Counter. Okay, that one was a dodge, but luckily the animation missed us. The hitboxes are pretty good in this game. Okay, Ambi still got hit there because that was the wrong type.
The heck?
That's it.
Close.
Just only needed a little tap there. I wanted to show off the... There is one more variant of that attack. I actually haven't been able to find out much about hidden inputs on other characters. So I'm not sure if that's something they dropped or if people are just not talking about it or just haven't discovered them in the first place. Okay. Yeah, now it's late night. Okay, game needs to load a bit. I might try cutting that or I just accidentally accidentally started a commission. Pretty sure we did that one already, so let's just head back out. Okay, I must have fat fingered the wrong button there. I was wondering already why typically from getting out of the HDD doesn't require any load screen like that, so got me confused there for a bit. Oop. Coin. When you rummage through the pile of clutter in the locker, you spot something tiny, shiny and tiny. It's a coin. You don't know why it ended up in the locker, but hey, good luck to you. Alright. And let's just rest up and skip to the next day. Or...
People still get leather couches like those today?
Not as much, at least. Okay, and why is there something to say? I'm guessing it counts as late night now, and it was just evening earlier. Belle, you're back. What are you up to today? I finished tweaking the HDD. Now we just have to wait until we have enough money for better hardware. Oh, by the way, Nicole just called and mentioned that the lawsuit is going well. She'll pay us back shortly. God, it seems like she knows we're in urgent need of money. Yeah. Well, it's getting late now. Go get some rest, Belle. Before you can finish, you hear another knock on the door. Why would someone be here this late? Why did you go let our unexpected guest know we're closed, Belle? Alright.
Oh dear.
Hello, Shepard. I'm very sorry for coming in here at this hour, old friends. I must have woken you up. Is this an emergency? Is there an emergency? Correct. It's good that both of you are here. Listen, I have something extremely important to tell Phaethon, the whole of Phaethon. Go on, then. Having confirmed nobody is following him, the intelligence broker darts straight into the video store as though it's his second home.
Sorry to barge in like this, but it's urgent. Extremely urgent. And frankly, explosive, so I'm going to keep this short. Hey, can I get a cup of tea?
Tea? Aren't you keeping it short?
Oh, don't I always bring you quality commissions? What's wrong with showing me a little comfort?
Get to the point, Hat Boy.
It's simple. Routine investigations are back on in Hollow Zero. What? Uh-huh, you heard right. And this time the Association seems to be waging a protracted war, dragging out multiple operations over an extended period of time. As soon as I heard the news, I immediately thought of my favorite client, the legendary Phaethon. I'm guessing you'll want to join in on the investigations, so I've used some resources to leave a back door open for your recruitment.
Wait,
Just
hold on.
finish a test commission inside Hollow Zero, and you'll receive credentials to be contracted Hollow Zero investigators.
Go ahead.
Take a look at him,
Yeah.
then at yourself.
Yes.
Let's see. Same color of inner shirt, almost same color of outer jacket. Perfect glasses. Almost same haircut, different hair color. Something you want to tell me?
No. Also, I'm not wearing a tie, so we're completely different people.
I was more asking if you're relative or something.
Valuable news indeed. Worth at least a cup of tea.
Got it. Let us think it over.
Right, you shouldn't make important decisions late at night. Think it over carefully. When you've made up your mind, just go to the Scott outpost to complete the commission. I'll be going then.
Shepard glances longingly at the teapot just beyond his reach as he leaves the video store. This guy sure knows how to pick his time by sharing this anxiety-inducing information just before it's time to sleep. Even if time is of the essence, night isn't the best time for making important decisions. We probably shouldn't discuss important business matters right before bed. Rest well tonight, and let's discuss this tomorrow, Belle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if the decision is very easy, sure, but they rarely are.
Yeah. And yeah, Hollow Zero. The titular Zone Zero. It's getting late. Let's hope we don't run into any more trouble. Just until morning. That's all for today.
That bed looks so damn comfy.
In the morning, you're woken up by a knocking on the bedroom door. Looks like your brother doesn't intend to let you sleep in today. Are you awake, Belle? Shepard gave us some intelligence about Hollow Zero investigations yesterday. You remember? Shall we discuss the details after you finish washing up? I'll be waiting for you downstairs. Okay. Yep. Really?
Wait, what? Oh, are you talking about the door?
Come on. Okay, what is it with me now almost never being able to select stuff through that? You need to release the stick to select it. You don't press a button.
Oh dear.
But yeah, I once again assigned that this game from top to bottom is just full of personality, huh?
A Hollow Zero investigation. Belle, what do you think?
Question. What is a Hollow Zero investigation?
Oh, I forgot Fairy doesn't know about it.
Challenge accepted. Searching the Hollow Investigative Association database for Hollow Zero.
That was not a challenge, Fairy.
Nobody is challenging you to find out.
Query complete. Hollow Zero is a codename for the oldest, most impactful, and most hazardous hollow in all of New Eridu. Research shows all major hollows discovered in New Eridu are derived from Hollow Zero's companion hollows. Hollow Zero is also responsible for much of the destruction of the old capital, Eridu.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's been explained too well, and I just noticed something that needs to be cleaned up. Or actually, no, that I thought I saw a cloud of dust up on the ceiling, but no, that's just it's one of the clips keeping the blinds in place. How did I mistake that for? Yeah, basically. There's probably some more info on this in-game somewhere, but companion hollows are basically offshoots. So if a hollow grows big enough, it'll just spawn more of the bastards somewhere. I'm not sure, again, not too much about it has been explained. But yeah, hollows can be closed off, but yeah, if a hollow has companion hollows, you'll need to get rid of the smaller ones first, of course.
I was guessing something like that. Oh dear.
And yeah, the fact that there's just one utterly massive one around, yeah, that's not helping matters in cleaning things up.
New Eridu regularly schedules capable agents to conduct research, investigate, track, and suppress Hollow Zero's development.
Yeah, because again, by killing ethereals inside of hollows, you can suppress them until finally they can be completely removed, I believe. But of course, with, well, one covering an entire capital, yeah, there's more than plenty to go around in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that is basically a active war zone.
Yep. Nope, wrong button.
Speculation. Master intends to investigate Hollow Zero in order to save New Eridu.
You're right about all the Hollow Zero stuff, as expected. As for my motive...
Requesting information. Please tell me your motive for investigating so I may assist your participation.
Okay, but you have to tell me about your motive and agreement first.
Okay, one of the neighbors' cat snuck in again. I can tell because it's I can hear their bell. They're sneaking around around somewhere. Not in my room,
Wait.
but outside.
Which bell are we talking about? Bell here or the bell on the cat?
With one E.
Question. Is this what is called provoking someone?
How is it provoking? Belle just wants to make sure we're being honest with each other.
My apologies. I am not authorized to answer unnecessary questions about my agreement and motive. Answers will be provided in due course.
I'm sorry. We can't tell you our exact motives for investigating Hollow Zero. But you should realize, Fairy, that the rewards in there are very valuable indeed. And the place where my sister and I grew up is in the old capital. It's been completely destroyed. So, we have things we want to investigate in Hollow Zero. That's all you need to know.
Whoops. Looks like Fairy just tricked us.
Don't worry. Consider it a token of our sincerity. Since we've made up our minds, let's do as Shepard said and go to the Scott outpost in Hollow Zero.
Alright.
Okay,
Let's head on
I guess
over.
the new city is not too far away from the old capital, but close enough for them to make sure it doesn't grow towards it.
Yeah. Okay, Scott Outpost unlocked. Okay. The Hollow Zero related business is dealt with in Scott Outpost, and I need to drive there. Head to the parking lot and get your car. We're already at the car, so might as well drive over right now. There she is. Yeah, that is Hollow Zero. And, yeah, I think you can take a decent guess at the absolute size of that bastard, huh?
Yeah.
And, yeah, we'll get a bit of explanation about these towers sooner or later, I think. And, yeah. So let's go introduce ourselves. I noticed your fresh and youthful face the moment you walked into the tent. Or should I call you Miss Independent Investigator? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ray, a researcher from the White Star Institute. It's short for Ray, and all my colleagues call me Ray, so you should also do the same. I don't think there's any difference. Take it easy, and not like the clerks of the association who make you queue up behind the service window. As long as you bring my lovely observation data from the Hollow to my door, I'll treat you like my dearest partner. But right now I got an important job for you. A data station at the edge of Hollow Zero has been attacked by a group of wandering ethereals, and we need someone to recover the observation data from the station. The route is simple, the plan is clean, and the threat is obvious. This is very suitable for the first job for a rookie. During the mission, you'll be escorting an investigator from the association, who will also be your examiner. That sure is a thoughtful arrangement. I can hear this dissatisfaction in your voice. That's right, all Hollow Zero operations are accompanied by risks. However, considering how you got the approval of the HIA to take this qualification assessment at such a young age, I believe in you and your team. That's all for the official explanation. You'll be able to start the mission after you register your team members in the operation terminal. I'll be waiting eagerly for you to return with a hard drive containing my data, like I'm waiting for my online shopping to arrive. If you lose my parcel, then you don't need to show up again. I'm just joking. You better come back alive, you hear? You have more to give me a 5-star review. How reassuring. You can use the communications terminal and most of the equipment in the tent. Just stay clear of anything that has a warning sign saying don't touch on it. The support equipment is specially provided by the military for the use of independent investigators who are known for their technical abilities. You can use them if you need to debug Bang Brew or for remote communication. Of course, don't do anything shady. The military is monitoring everything you do on the equipment. Okay, and
Probably
through
for a damn
this...
good reason.
Yeah. Through this, we can get access to the Hollow Zero content. Once the remote module is installed in the communications terminal, you'll be able to use the HDD conveniently at the Scout outpost. The monitoring software installed in the communication terminal by the military has been neutralized by the disguise signal set up through the joint efforts of Fairy and Second Assistant, mainly Fairy's efforts. That's what Fairy's memo notes say. I hope she is reliable. Your digital privacy, including your illegal operations in the Hollow and off-the-records communications with agents, is now under Fairy's comprehensive and reliable protection. At least that's what Fairy's memo notes say. Wait a minute, what's off-the-record communications with agents supposed to mean? Okay, we've got the Lost Voids and the Withered Domain. So this is where we need to head first. Okay, Lost Void content updates. Yeah, this is just a lot of words for nothing for not much that is important right now, because we're just here for the story. Okay, qualification assessments.
Also, you misspoke earlier, Captain.
Standing by.
No.
They say clear,
Need
not
some ready
clean.
for combat.
Did you
Yep.
call me?
Oh well. Alright, let's deploy.
So I will give them credit. Oh, whatever I want to say there. Clear and clean, if you read it quickly, can be misread easily to each other.
Yeah, I probably should slow down a little bit when reading stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, I read them quickly. This is probably the issue why I have such a hard time playing games, because I read so quickly I need to stop myself to read it properly a few times at times.
The HDD is officially remotely connected to the Outpost communication terminal.
Hello? Testing. All good on your end, Bell? Okay. The HDD system's comms link and the diagnostics criteria are all fine. At least we know our equipment is up to the challenge. So we just need to cooperate with an HIA investigator to complete the assessment, and you'll be able to obtain an official Hollow Zero investigation license. Good luck, Bell.
I'm the HIA investigator in charge of this operation. You may refer to me as the Examinator. Refrain from using weapons beyond the allowed specifications. Do not deviate from the planned routes during operations. I'm sure you're already familiar with all these rules. Still, I'd like to remind you that the difference between Hollow Zero and other Hollows isn't just its size. If you underestimate the threats of Hollow Zero and don't prepare for its variations, you'll pay a painful price. After all, the Association is not obliged to purchase personal insurance for outsourced personnel. Of course, the Association also provides simulated Resonia to assist candidates. Make good use of the special traits provided by Resonia to enhance your squad's combat capabilities. Off you go. I'll judge your performance fairly.
Okay, we already know that Hollows get real funky when it comes to time and space. And yeah, being the biggest of the Hollows, that is just absolutely squared in Hollow Zero. Ready to head out? I'm excited to see what you can do. You look like you've got something to say. That's right. Here's a little bonus. Pick one piece of gear before heading out. In exchange, I'll gather their usage data. Is it okay if I haven't earned my license yet? There's always some risk with testing. I'm well aware of that. And I've seen your Bangbu's skills. You might surprise me. I've got a feeling you are going to blow me away. Okay. Master, now let me introduce gear. Let's select one to check development information. Gear usually have unique and powerful effects. You can view the specific effects by opening the details. Once you've equipped your desired gear, it's time to begin your adventure. Yeah, in these, in the Lost Void, we can equip one of these each at the start. We'll get the currency to unlock these later. Let's see. Rhythmic Energy Saver. Bangbu assists. Resonabu accumulates energy over time. When any squad member consumes decibels, Resonabu gains additional energy. With enough energy, press Bangbu assist to summon Resonabu. who will generate an ether black hole that deals ether damage to enemies and recovers all squad's members' decibels. And yeah, these can be upgraded by collecting those Resonia. To put it simply, this is where we